Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a live look-in at Chapmanville Regional High School practice. We know that the snow has kind of diverted everybody's basketball attention to an extent, and I know everybody needs a little bit of basketball fix, so we got it for you here on the D&D Network this afternoon as we're here live with the Chapmanville Regional High School basketball practice. We'll have some coach interviews with Coach Brad Napier, as well as some player interviews along with John Blevins and Cam Blevins, along with Benji Adkins, as Chapmanville Regional prepares for a trip to Virginia here. They'll leave actually this afternoon for the Virginia Invitational as they get ready to take on what looks like Patrick Henry High School is what's on the schedule, but what's yet to be determined as kind of see who they will face. It is Patrick Henry High School on the schedule, but weather conditions may change that for the Tigers as they again prepare to go to Virginia for this Virginia Invitational. Patrick Henry, the runner-up in Class 5A last year in the state of Virginia, so a big matchup for Chapmanville on the horizon as, again, we'll keep our eye down there in Virginia for the Tigers. Last time we saw Chapmanville, they had a 14-point victory against one of the best teams in Class AA. That was Wheeling Central High School, as the Tigers able to knock off the Maroon Knights by 14 points here in Chapmanville on Saturday. And since then, the snow hit, and we've kind of had a pause in Chapmanville as much across our viewing area here on the D&D Sports Network. So leaving the little basketball fix here for the Tigers as we're a live look in at their practice. Right now we're going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the practice along with the interview with head coach Brad Napier right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food. And go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
Back here at a Chapmanville Regional High School basketball practice. James Barker with you here live from Danny Gobby Gymnasium. A little live look in, a sneak peek of one of the better programs in Class AA in the state of West Virginia. Coach Napier and his club get ready to go to the Virginia Invitational in tomorrow. They'll travel down actually tonight. They're leaving at about 3 o'clock according to Coach Napier. They're going to go down and play in the Virginia Invitational. First team up is Patrick Henry High School. They're 8-4 on the season, defending, or the runner-up in Class 5A down in Virginia, as Chapmanville preparing to take on, again, Patrick Henry, Virginia. We'll just get a live look in here at practice. So we know you guys in the D&D viewing area have kind of missed your basketball action. We try to bring you as much as we can here on the D&D Sports Network, so that's kind of what we're doing here today. Give you a little basketball fix for you. We'll have the little bit of a live look in here at the boys' practice, as well as the girls' practice later this afternoon as well. And then following that, we'll have Chapmanville Middle School JV taking on Madison Middle at 5:30 p.m. and then the varsity in action, Chapmanville Middle School varsity boys in action at 7 p.m. as well. So we're getting our basketball fix here on the D&D Sports Network here in the Chapmanville area, and we hope you guys watching across the mountains kind of enjoy what we're going to try to bring to you today. I know we haven't had a lot of basketball because of the weather, so a little bit of a basketball fix, and you can kind of watch in on one of the, again, better programs in state of West Virginia, and Coach Brad Napier has built here in Chapmanville. Tigers 7-5 on the season, but when you look at their schedule overall, it has been mostly out-of-state teams the Tigers have lost to. Only one in-state opponent that Chapmanville, I digress. 2 in-state opponents Chapmanville has lost to. One, Fairmont Senior, is within the classifications of West Virginia, and then they lost to Huntington Expression Prep as well. So 2 in-state opponents, but one technically that counts toward the WVSSAC classification. So it's been a challenging schedule for Coach Napier, and we'll talk to him about that when we get a chance to have discussions with him here in these interviews shortly, as let Coach kind of do his thing on the court here for practice for a little bit before we grab him for an interview. We'll have again Don Blevins join us, as well as plenty of others that will join us here on the interviews. This is varsity getting ready to travel down into Virginia for that Virginia Invitational. Step aside for another break. When we come back, we'll hopefully have Coach Napier here on an interview on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Gracie and Tate merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks! If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Chapmanville, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
Now live with Coach Brad Napier here on the D&D Sports Network here at this kind of live look in here at Chapmanville Regional Practice. And Coach, last time we saw you guys, it was an impressive victory over Wheeling Central, 72-58. As you guys are able to get a 14-point victory, and defensively, I thought it was one of the better performances you've had all year.
Yeah, we're getting much better defensively. The last couple games, actually, the Scott game and the Wheeling Central game, I thought we were much better defensively. And we're sort of, getting much better at our rotations and talking a lot better and just getting favorable matchups.
You head to Virginia here this afternoon to play in the Virginia Invitational. Right now on the schedule, you're going to face Patrick Henry, who was the 5A runner-up last year. And, again, this has been you can talk about this at length if you want, but this has been a kind of a brutal start of the schedule for the start of the season for your club. But I know you plan these things to get your team ready for tournament time.
Yeah, I kind of, we thought we had a lot of talent, and but we knew also that it was going to take some time, and I told a lot of guys early, a lot of interviews we did early in the year and stuff like that. I told them, I said, guys, don't judge us on, the first couple weeks because, we're sort of a work in progress and we plan on getting better as the season goes. And I think we've done that. We've gotten better offensively and certainly defensively as well.
Zion Blevins gets a preliminary kind of invite there to be a McDonald's All-American that's given out to about 700 student athletes in the United States. Talk about what kind of a big deal that is for that young man.
Yeah, you're talking about, there's something like 37,000 high schools, I think, in this country. And to be one of 700 players is a monumental award just to be on that list. Everybody that plays in the actual game is probably an NBA player. We all know that, but just to be, like I said, one of those 700 is a great achievement, and we're super proud of Zion. He's a good kid, and there's a lot goes into that nomination, and it's not, you have to be, meet all the criteria just to be approved as a nominee. he met all those guidelines. The academics part of it, the not being in trouble or anything like that. But yeah, he's we're super proud of him. And it's a huge accomplishment.
Talk about Zion, and when you watch him play defensively, stands out a whole lot, especially against Wheeling Central. I thought he dominated that game defensively for your ball club. But maybe talk a little bit about the evolution of a kid like Cam Blevins that has kind of started to see almost like he's starting to turn the corner a little bit. And I know there's been some growing pains for him, but overall, you're starting to see the picture.
Yeah, Z is kind of – a lot of people don't realize how good of a defender he is because he's such a gifted offensive player. And Z is just as good defensively, if not better, than he is offensively. And the Berlinski kid was a Player of the Year candidate, and he was scoreless the other night with Z Gardner. Like you said, a lot of our guys are getting comfortable. Cam has really played well the last few games, and we got to have Cam playing at a high level. Early in the season, I think his confidence was a little shook, but I think he's kind of getting his confidence back, getting a little bit of swagger to him, and we need him to play like that because he's a kid that kind of thrives off confidence and emotion, and we definitely need him to bring it. Joey's another guy that's kind of really getting it. It took him a couple weeks to kind of get in the flow and to understand what we were trying to do in a lot of the stuff, but he's really getting it too, and we like how he's playing at a super high level as well. And I think Benji and Drew have been solid, but Benji, I think when Benji plays at a high level for us, and because he can do so many things, rebounding, passing, he's got the best assist to turnover ratio on the team. He leads the team in assists. He's second leading rebounder. I think third or fourth in scoring, and when he plays at a high level, it takes us to a whole other level as well.
Well, you walked right into the next couple of questions, Coach. The other pieces, obviously Joey has been shooting really well here lately, and when you watch him, and he's starting to kind of find his spots in your offensive sets, he's starting to figure out where those weak points are of the defense and hit those open shots. But Benji and Drew and even Austin Atkins to a point off the bench. Trenton Atkins played well at Wayne when he was needed off the bench, he and Wheeling Central as well. You're starting to pick up this deep team you talked about in the preseason.
Yeah, it is. And like I said before, we knew it was going to take some time because these guys aren't real experienced. We think they're talented, but you got to. It's court time. And the two guys that didn't play here last year, Joey and Cam, played, but it was in a different system, and it's a complete different thing when you come to a new team. And I think now guys are understanding their roles. Like you said, they're finding their spots. They know now what we're trying to do in our offenses and what we're looking for, what's most likely to be open.
You got two guys that are coming back from injury. One, Sam Miller, that has played a little bit here in the last couple weeks to start fighting back from an injury, and then you have Jet Baisden that's starting to kind of come back from an injury as well. Those are two guards that when you make your March push, you're going to need those extra guards to take care of the basketball for you.
Yeah, exactly. Sam's still not 100%, but he's getting closer, I think, every day. And I thought he played really well against Wheeling Central. I thought he played good against Scott as well. Jet's still a couple weeks away from getting released, I think, but Jet was playing really well when he got hurt. He had a really good South Carolina trip, I feel like, and played well down there against some really good competition. So he kind of showed us that he belongs at the varsity level and that he can be definitely a guy that can contribute and do some things.
Coach, you went down to the Carolina Invitational and missed a cold snap up here, but that was probably a more miserable trip for you than anything else. You spent most of that week down there sick. Now you're getting ready to go to the Virginia Invitational, and hopefully you're going to miss the snow as you make the trip down. But what do you want from your ball club when you make this trip down?
We just got to come and play with the energy we have the last couple games, especially defensively. I think when you play with a high level of intensity on defense, it's so much easier to make shots. It seems like when you're lackadaisical on defense, and you can't get in the flow offensively either. And I think one kind of feeds off the other. And just to play with the intensity that we have the last few games, and we know we're going to get a good opponent. We don't know for sure who that's going to be with the weather because some things have changed. And, it might end up being a prep school from, Florida or, they have teams from everywhere coming to this thing. So, we don't know exactly who yet, but we know it's going to be a good opponent because they only brought in, top-level teams to this event.
Coach, when you say that you don't know who your opponent is, and for the most part, I think you don't care to an extent. Like, you want a high-level opponent, but whoever it is, you feel like this is almost like a practice game for us. We're going to get better by playing the best.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why it's important for us to play such a high level of competition. It's not, to me, it's not about wins and losses, in December and January. It's about us improving, pretty much each day and each week. And when you play at a high level competition, it makes you better. And then when you step back down and play, a team that in your class or in our state that's, supposed to be really good, then, it almost feels like that we're playing sometimes at a different speed level because the teams we have played have been so athletic and so fast. And, like the teams we played in South Carolina, I think the enrollments for those three schools was like 1,800, 2,400, and 2,700. So, that's a lot of athletes to pick from.
Coach, I appreciate your time letting us come down here today and get some exposure not only for the program but for these kids as well. And, it's I think everybody needs a little basketball fix. We haven't had basketball here for about 5 days now, so everybody gets a little basketball fix today.
Yeah, we're glad to have you guys down. You're always welcome. Hopefully we can, it kind of stinks in the thing that we were actually starting to click and everything was playing, and then we had to take 3 days off practice. So we're hopefully can get back in the flow here pretty soon and come back out and continue where we left off.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time, and good luck down in Virginia.
All right, thank you.
It's Coach Brad Napier here on the D&D Sports Network, as, again, we're in a live look-in at the Chapmanville Regional Practice, trying to give you guys in our viewing area a little bit of a basketball fix for you here. We'll have some player interviews coming up as we'll step aside for another break. You're watching basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the abilities to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
Back here at Chapmanville Regional High School basketball practice, we'll have some player interviews for you as soon as Coach Napier gets through his drill here. We're thankful enough that Coach Napier allows us a live look in here at practice, give everybody a little basketball fix for them here on the D&D Sports Network. We appreciate you guys being patient with us through this winter weather, as we've been kind of blocked in, most of us here, as snow has kind of kept basketball off the radar for the most part. We do know of one game that was played in the southern part of West Virginia yesterday, was Polka and Winfield, as Winfield was able to come away with a victory against Polka. Outside of that, I think there were a few games in the southeastern part of Kentucky, but we haven't had much basketball action. We're getting ready to get another winter storm here. It's going to hit this evening and tomorrow as well. So, hey, why not come down and watch a little bit of basketball, watch one of the best coaches in the state of West Virginia go through his practice regimen with his players. We appreciate Coach Napier and the Logan County Board of Education allowing us to come in and bring this content to you exclusively here on the D&D Sports Network. As Chapmanville against 7-5 on the season. As, again, they're getting ready to go to the Virginia Invitational and compete against some of the better teams in the country in high school basketball. We mentioned Zion Blevins, one of 700 student athletes to receive a kind of a preliminary listing of a McDonald's All-American. As we're now going to get joined by Joey Gallahue here on the D&D Sports Network. So we appreciate Joey coming over. Other way. You're all right. What's going on, Joey?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, a little noon practice here for you here as you guys get ready to go down to Virginia and play some good competition. And I know that's been something that you've really looked forward to being here in Chapmanville.
Yeah.
So to walk us through, again, the last time we saw you guys against Wheeling Central, 62-48 victory, 14-point win against what's considered one of the best teams in Class AA. It's a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fun game. You shot the ball really well. That's another time that we've seen you shoot the ball really well. You seem like you're starting to feel your way in Coach Napier's system. Talk a little bit about how that process has worked.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, as I came in, everybody's welcomed with open arms, and every day in practice, just building chemistry with the guys, getting better defensively, elevating my game. It's been fun. I'm loving it.
You can get hot in a hurry from the outside. What goes through your head when you kind of feel that?
Usually, I see the first two go in. I'm like, is it going to be a good game? Might miss a couple, but I mean, I know I'm going to be hit. So,
do you ever And I know you play in a system where sometimes you don't want to ball hog, and you don't want to try to take over a game. But do you ever have that feeling where, like, all right, I've hit 2 in a row now. I want to try this out. Give me the ball one more time. Let me see if I can get this next one to go into.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if I'm hitting, I'm telling the guys, like, hit me. Like, I mean, if I miss, you don't have to. But, I mean, if I'm hitting, give it to me.
What has been Coach Napper's influence on your game? What has he changed the most about you?
Most about me, I'd say, is my defense is what he's changed. Because he's preached to me and taught me that, I mean, you play good intensive defense, it leads over to good offense because you're feeling good on defense. So
do you find that to be true?
Oh yeah.
So 7-5 on the season. When you look at in-state opponents, though, honestly, it's only one team that's beat you in-state. That's Fairmont Senior. They're a really good basketball team. This is a part of the schedule after you get back from Virginia that you're going to play a lot of sectional and regional opponents and Cardinal Conference opponents. And that's kind of where Coach Napier has built this schedule. So you play this tough competition, and then when you come back in February, it's ready. Get ready for the tournament time. What's your mentality going forward?
Well, our mentality going forward is after we get back from Virginia, we know we got a lot of conference games. We're trying to go undefeated in the conference, and the schedule, how he set it up, it's good because we're playing a lot of competition, and then come tournament time, we'll be used to it.
All right. Last question. I know you're over from the, Del Barton, Naugatuck area a little bit, and got a restaurant in there that does a little business with D&D and pretty good food. So if I'm taking Joey G to Cheech's, what are we getting, man?
Me personally, usually whenever I get home from practice, I order a ham wedge from Cheech's.
Okay.
That or their breadsticks too.
All right, buddy. Well, I thank you for taking the time and talking to us, and
thank
good
you for
luck
having
in Virginia.
Me. Thank you.
It's Joey Gollahue here on the D&D Sports Network as we'll step aside for a break, and we'll have some more player interviews at this Chapmanville Regional Practice right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, now joined by Chapmanville star Zion Blevins. And Zion, last time we guys saw you was a 62-48 victory over Wheeling Central. Big win for you guys here in Chapmanville. It kind of, we won't say, put you back up on the top of people's list, but, because I think you should have been up there to begin with, but let everybody know, hey, maybe the title still runs through Chapmanville.
Yeah, I just feel like people kind of forgot about us because we played a bunch of people from out of state and we kind of lost, but yeah, I think we're back and ready to show everybody.
When you played against Wheeling Central, your defense personally for you was one of the best performances I've seen from you. What went into that? Were you just a little bit extra motivated, or was that is that something you guys talked about?
Yeah, probably just motivation because I knew that they had a pretty good guard for a willing Catholic. So yeah, I just want to show them what I could do, and yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about this, but to receive that, I guess first letter there from the McDonald's All-American, it's been an honor for you. Coach Napier spoke about it. There's all kinds of different things that you got to do to be on that list, and we know how great a kid you are here in Chapmanville, but I think the rest of the country kind of sees your name on that list and understands that. When you're looking at the next level and you're talking about colleges and things like that, what kind of confidence does that give you when you get a letter like that?
Yeah, it just gives me really good confidence, just knowing that I'm up there with the top of the best. So yeah, it just gives me good confidence.
As a senior here at Chapmanville, you've been with Coach Napier all 4 years now, and you've been able to kind of grow as a player, grow as an individual. What's some of the lessons that he's been able to teach you?
Really just play the game the right way. Just read, just work hard, and yeah.
Getting ready to go down to Virginia, play in this Virginia Invitational here, and it's going to have some good competition. But like I talked to Joey about, when you come back, it's going to be a lot of Cardinal Conference teams, regional, sectional teams.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Napier kind of front loads that schedule to get you ready on purpose. What kind of challenges do you take from those tough teams that you've played? Carolina Invitational, now the Virginia Invitational.
Yeah, it's a lot different because they're just bigger, faster, stronger. So yeah, once we come back here, we just feel like it's easier and just feels easier all around.
To be the I hate to say it to you like this, but to be the old man of the group is a little bit different for you. For years you've been kind of had. Last year you had Brody that kind of was a vocal leader for you guys, and the year before that you had other players that were vocal leaders, and even your freshman year when you look back you had guys that had that leadership role. Now everybody kind of looks to you. How's that different for you?
I mean, really, it's just you just gotta be more of a vocal leader. So yeah, I'm getting more comfortable about that. So yeah, you just gotta lead with your voice more, and yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put you on the spot here. You've kind of gone through this recruiting process for a little bit. You got any schools that are interested and have jumped out to you that kind of leaders in the clubhouse, so to speak?
Yeah, I still talk to a bunch of coaches. I talked to U-Pike still, Concord, Fairmont, Western Tech. I talked to Salem too. So yeah, it's just a couple.
Has it been a fun process for you?
Yeah, I like it. I just like getting to know the coaches and stuff. Just seeing who would fit my play style the best.
All right, Zion, I appreciate your time here on the D&D Sports Network. We'll let you get back to practice.
All right, thanks.
That's Zion Blevins, star here at Chapmanville Regional High School, as we get a live look in here at Tigers practice as Coach Napier. A rare turnover from Coach Napier there on the court, but we'll be back with more player interviews right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
All right, now joined by Chapmanville Regional High School forward Drew Berry. Is Drew here on the D&D Sports Network as kind of came back to Chapmanville here in your senior year, and you found a place here on Coach Napper's basketball team, and have carved out a role that has been very beneficial for not only you but for the club. What's it been like being back here with Coach Napper?
It's been really good. I've really enjoyed it so far. He just has a winning mentality, and everyone here at Chapmanville does, and that's just a really great part of it, and he's helped me adapt to that.
We go back and you've hit a couple big shots, some deep threes in Wheeling Central. You hit that buzzer beater there at the end of the third quarter that kind of stretched the lead out there and made it really difficult on Wheeling Central to kind of claw back into it in the fourth. And what is your mentality on the court? Offensively, I know sometimes teams give you that shot and you not hesitate to take it and they pay for it. But what's your offensive mentality?
Just try and attack and just take what's given, really. Try not to force nothing and just hit open shots when my guys need me to hit them.
As you move forward in this season, we've talked about it with Coach Napper and Joey and Zion. You've played such a difficult schedule early on. You've played teams that bigger, faster, stronger than maybe you're normally seeing in the state of West Virginia. You've only got one in-state loss. That's the Fairmont Senior at the beginning of the year. How different is it, playing those out-of-state teams?
Yeah, they're much better competition, bigger, stronger, faster, like you just said. And, it's going to help us in the long run when we get this state tournament and sectionals, regionals. It's preparing us for those moments right there. Those better teams are.
Yeah, you get a big win against Wheeling Central, 14-point win. Kind of, I don't think people forgot about Chapmanville, but I think there were some other teams that people were starting to put up there on the list and put Chapmanville lower on the list because they look at the record and they wonder kind of what's going on. But, you guys have kind of stayed true and stayed the course. What's been the message from Coach Napper and Coach Stu and Coach Dalton throughout this whole process?
Just to show them we're still top dogs, No matter what we've lost or what we've gained, we're still right there and we'll always be right there. Never count us out.
So you go down to Virginia leaving this afternoon, actually, and then you're going to come back and you really get into what you would consider the meat and potatoes of your West Virginia schedule for February, and a lot of tough games there against a lot of rivals. What are you looking forward to? Anything there?
Just trying to win out, really, and just get a winning record, get a good seed going into the section region games.
All right, Drew, I appreciate your time, and, I appreciate Drew. Drew always turns his work in on time in my class, too, so that's always a positive. Always a positive.
Yeah.
All right, that's Drew Berry for us here on the D&D Sports Network. We're going to step aside for another break. When we come back, we'll have more player interviews right after this.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Live here at the Chapmanville Regional High School basketball practice, trying to give you guys here on the D&D Sports Network a little bit of a basketball fix. We know that you guys have missed a little bit of basketball action on the D&D Sports Network, so we're really glad that we can kind of give that to you here and let you enjoy a little bit of some basketball. We bring you some player interviews as well, as we know a lot of kids out of school and out of our normal environment with these snow days, but we appreciate you guys hanging tough and getting through these winter weeks with everybody, trying to get this basketball back on schedule. The difficult thing with that is we're getting ready to hit another winter storm, and I know some schools in Kentucky have already closed. Had a comment there that Pike County closed already for tomorrow, as we're expecting more snow here in the mountains for you. As a snow lover myself, I enjoy it, but generally when that happens, we don't get too much basketball action. As absolutely, Benji. At least you get a little breather, Benji.
Hell no.
Now joined on the D&D Sports Network by Benji Adkins. And Benji, Coach Napier said something interesting about you. You're kind of a do-it-all here for the Tigers. You play inside and you play a 5 position sometimes the 4, but sometimes you're also the point guard. It's kind of an interesting thing. A guy with your size handles the ball so well, but that's something you kind of were brought up to do.
Yeah.
You're second in the team in assists, and you're like second on the team in rebounds. There's not very many players that kind of do that. What kind of has gone through your head this year as you stepped into a bigger role?
Well, Coach told me that I'm stepping into a bigger role. I need to do more for the team. Last year, I was just in there to get rebounds and stuff like that. This year, he told me I'm going to start handling it, stuff like that.
So when, other teams play against you, sometimes you'll see their big kind of come out and try to guard you, and you're a little bit quicker, a little bit more agile than them, and you're able to kind of handle that. What have you noticed that teams try to do to you a little bit differently as the season's gone on?
Well, they kind of play off of me. Let me shooting. Well, I'm not the best shooter, but
I would say that you're an okay shooter. That's something that your game is going to continue to develop. You're a sophomore. Just in case people at home want to know, you're a rather 6'5" sophomore.
Yep.
Played football, tight end, did a really good job. I got to coach you for a year in that. It was fun.
Yeah.
But this is I know this is one of your big loves is basketball, and you spent a lot of time growing up playing this sport and in a lot of gyms. And talk a little bit about that.
Well, my whole family's really played basketball, so I was kind of born into it.
Yeah. What kind of, a big win last week against Wheeling Central. That's the last time we kind of saw you guys. You played really well on the inside, rotationally, defensively. I thought you slid over and helped a lot on their drives. Is that something that you have gotten better at as the season has gone on?
Yeah. Taking over or sliding over and taking them charges.
Yeah, you were a charge machine at times. Even at Wayne, you did a really good job sliding over and doing some, backside defense, sliding over and took I think, one charge in that game. But you have had games where you've had multiple charges. Is that something you take pride in?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting ready to go down to Virginia. This is the second invitational that you have gone to. You went to the Carolina Invitational, now the Virginia Invitational. So a lot of tough competition. What does that tell you about this club when it comes tournament time?
I just, Coach wants us to play better competition. That's why we're going down there.
So you get better competition. When you come back in the month of February, you're going to have a lot of rivalry games when you come back. Is those games something you look forward to?
Yeah, I love playing Logan, Scott,
All right. Sounds good, Benji. I appreciate your time here on the D&D Sports Network. We're step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll have more player interviews right after this.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
All right, welcome back here on the D&D Sports Network. Now joined by center forward Trenton Adkins. And Trenton, come in and sometimes your job off the bench is to beat and bang and get those extra possessions for the Tigers, and you do a good job of that. So
thank you.
Talk a little bit about the process. Sometimes it can get a little, we'll say, hairy in there.
Oh yeah, it really, really. Sometimes I have to go in. Brad tells me I gotta get rebounds, beat, bang, set screens. Not really looking for me to score, but as long as I get a couple rebounds, I think I'm pretty all right.
When you're out there and, you clearly know what your job is and you understand it really, really well, what is some of your favorite moments when you're in the game? Like, is it when you get a big rebound? Is it on the defensive end, offensive end? What's some of your favorite things about the game?
Probably more like big rebounds, beating and banging. That's what I really like to do. That's why he puts me in there.
This is true. Now, got a big win over Wheeling Central. You played some key minutes in that game on Saturday. What did that win mean for you and this ball club?
It really means that I show myself a little bit more, show what I can do. I think that I got a little bit better, learning more and more every day, especially playing out here with the boys. Learning, getting better, and that win really meant a lot to us.
So you're getting ready to go down to Virginia and play another couple teams with some difficult competition, and you've played a lot of difficult competition this year so far. The record is 7-5, but at the same time, only one true in-state loss to Fairmont Senior. Have you noticed this team getting better because they're playing this difficult schedule?
Oh yeah, as Brad says, we play a really tough schedule, probably the toughest one in West Virginia. And every day we challenge ourselves, and especially when we play, we go out with 100% effort, and it shows in practice and when we do play, because we kind of go in there, beat, bang, give everything we have, leave nothing out there, and we try to make ourselves proud.
All right. Head into February here soon, and that's marks usually about tournament time for everybody. What are you looking forward to as you hit the home stretch of the season?
Looking forward to winning every rest of one of our games, keeping a good winning record, and hopefully winning that ring in March.
All right, it sounds good. That's Trenton Adkins with us here on the D&D Sports Network. Step aside for another break. Back with more right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, now joined by senior guard Sam Miller. And Sam, I saw you all the time last year when I was in class or you were in class, one of the two. And we haven't seen each other as much this year, but it's good to watch you here on the basketball court. I know you're coming back from a little bit of an injury, and you've played some good minutes here of late coming off of that injury. But big win for you guys over Wheeling Central, 62-48. It's the last time we saw you guys, and you played some key minutes in that one. What does that say about your club? When you come off, and people are starting to second guess Chapmanville. Are they still going to be defending champs in the way that they're a threat? But you have a huge win against Wheeling Central. What does that say about the ball club?
I think people underestimate us because we play such a tough schedule, and our record don't look as good. But, I think that makes us better and prepares us for games like Wheeling Central, teams in AA that we're going to compete with in March. And I think when we win those games, we impress people. But our record says otherwise.
When you go back and look at last season's state championship run, there was no bigger shot than the one you hit there in the semifinal game against Bluefield. What, do you ever go back and kind of relive that moment in your head?
Sometimes I'll think about it. It felt good to, win the state championship.
Yeah, that's, one of those shots is definitely a confidence booster as you head into your senior year, and, you've established yourself as a returning player for Coach Napier's ball club. And what kind of things has Coach Napier kind of preached to you about and how to make your game better?
He wants me to play hard on defense. When I get in, I try to be aggressive. I try to, make plays for other guys and make open shots. And, I always want to guard the best guard and, just stop him, rebound the ball.
One thing outside of the world of basketball that a lot of people probably don't know about you is you're very active in FCA and the prayer club here at Chapmanville Regional High School, and I know that's something that's important to you, and you do a fantastic job of that. Is that something that later on in life you could see yourself carving out a bigger role?
Yeah, definitely I could. I love talking at prayer club and just motivating other people and things like that. So definitely.
All right. Again, we're Sam Miller, guard here, senior guard for Chapmanville Regional High School. We appreciate Coach Napier allowing us to come here and do some interviews for practice and things like that. Sam, you played a difficult schedule so far. You're getting ready to go play even more difficult schedule here this weekend. What does that kind of get you prepared for come tournament time?
I think it helps it a lot. I think that's why he's been so successful over the years.
we play some tough schedules, tough teams, and then AA, certain teams, especially, county teams, Lincoln Central, Williamstown play kind of weaker schedules than us. Everybody actually, I think it just prepares us for them.
All right, Sam, I appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us here on the D&D Sports Network. Sam Miller, senior guard for Chapmanville Regional High School, is again live look in here as we appreciate Coach Napier allowing us to be a part of their practice today and get some exposure for these young student athletes. We'll step aside for a break and back with more here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
If you're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, again, we appreciate Coach Napier and the Chapmanville Regional High School boys basketball team for allowing us to kind of give everybody a little bit of a basketball fix to see what things in practice and allow people to kind of enjoy getting basketball back in the mountain area, this viewing area for the D&D Sports Network. Again, we understand with the snow, it's not been possible, but it's been, I don't know, I enjoy snow days, but, sometimes you miss the basketball portion of it, and we're trying to give you some of that back here on the D&D Sports Network. That'll do it here for the boys basketball practice here in Chapmanville at Danny Gobby Gymnasium. As I don't know, we'll see what's going on. You're going to shoot? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, enjoy giving assistant coach Trey Dalton a hard time here. But, that will do it here for us from the boys basketball practice from Chapmanville Regional High School. Appreciate you guys tuning in. You can go back and replay it and watch it anytime you want to. And appreciate, again, Chapmanville High School and Coach Napier and Rob Dial, the principal, allowing us to be here today. That'll do it for us. We'll step aside when we come back. After the new stream, we'll have the girls basketball team joining us here on the D&D Sports Network. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this presentation of Chapmanville Regional High School basketball right here on the D&D Sports Network.